Hey again everybody, Bargain Stondreg here with some more Kingdom Death action for you. So after our last hunt, our bold hunt, yeah, somebody's car alarm outside is being a pain in the backside, I know. We've fallen upon the lion, again, and vengeance shall be ours. Now, yeah, my shadow's in the way, the sunlight's bright, not a lot I can do about it today. As fate would have it, we've had our 2 pieces of long grass, and I thought, how about setting them up so I could have 2 people in the long grass, the 2 with armour, and then the 2 more vulnerable people would be further back here. However, I then drew the fallen pillar, which is all the way over there, all the way over yonder. In fact, let's go a little aerial on this. So, fallen pillar, and then the monster corpse again. It comes up, it's just really lucky. So we got 2 people hiding in the long grass here. Now it's the vulnerable ones and the armoured individuals who I leaned aside to move my shadow get to hide behind the monster itself in an attempt to injure it early before it becomes a ridiculous threat that cannot be taken down. So again, the aim of this is to survive, get some hunt experience, basically get back to camp alive. Return to the settlement alive, where the butcher will be waiting for us, and it will be horrible, it will be hideous, and it'll be my first time facing a butcher, so that'll be fun, won't it? Yay! Oh my god, they're all going to die. Okay. So, because the monster corpse is there, the lion is feasting on it, and the humans get to go first. I'm going to start with Sven. Yeah, with his bone blade, because he wants to, he's behind it, so he needs 6s to hit, 5s because he's behind, and of course Sven and Sigrid have the benefits of full rawhide armour sets, so they can spend with him, 2 hits there, a 9 and a 10 straight away, and I hope they are, they're in shot easily. Right, so 2 hit locations, let the clever ploy. Great, so the lion was only pretending to be feasting. It turns around and mauls Sven. Now he does have full rawhide armour, so he has a point of evasion, so it needs 3s to hit him, a 2 and a 3. Well, that's 1 hit to the body, and it's a trap card, so he's doomed, so he can't spend survival. Hey, but he's got 2 points of armour on all locations, so there we are. A little mark there for the tally. I don't even know how well that shows up on the camera. We'll see. Otherwise you'll just have to trust my word for it. And I have had some ridiculously good luck to benefit it. I suppose random can be beneficial as well as, horrible. Right. Well, that was Sven's 2 attacks. That was fun, wasn't it? Alright. Again, the sounds of me horribly shuffling cards. Yeah. Okay. So Velia's going to go for it with a dagger because it's there, right? No, you know what? Sven's attack, he'll move as well. He'll go 1, 2. And she's going to go, because this way, when it turns to face one of them, it will turn its back on the other. And she needs 7s to hit with the dagger. That's a 1, 4, and a 5. That's nothing at all. Right. Then we have Grettir and and Gunther, of course. So Grettir with the bone axe, he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, he's getting in there. He wants to. That's not Grettir, that's Gunther. I said it was Gunther. Oh, Gunther it is, with his bone blade. Maybe he'll get it to turn and face him. Well, he'll miss twice. And then Grettir with his skull helm and his bone axe will get in there. And hopefully get a couple of hits in. Well, 1 hit's good enough. To the beast's temple. The axe has a strength of 3. It's a basic level 1 white lion. So toughness 8, so looking at 5s here, and I realise I should not say this because It's happening all over again. So the lion turns around and attacks him. This is what he gets for having a bone axe. Hey, that one's missed. So a single hit to the body. Yep, he can take a point of damage to the body. It's okay. You know, he's not dead yet. I mean, he's getting there. Oh, he has opponent +1 strength, so he only needed a 4, which means the 3 he rolled still was not enough. Ah, dear. Right, so now we have, of course, the lion's turn to add insult to injury. Enraged. Okay, when this comes to play, draw an AI card. Done. Gains +1 damage token. Suffers any dismembered severe injury or is killed to get rid of it. Great, so basically now the lion is gonna massacre people, right? I mean, I had my moment of good luck there where the humans got their first turn. Claw! Closest threat facing in range. One of those two. Right. Odds and evens. Sven is even, Greta is odd. Odd it is. Of course it is. So, 2 attacks, 2 hits, to the waist and the legs. Well, I can take the waist hit because he's got a bit of cloth. And that will fill in his first waist damage box. And then the legs, that would be a serious injury and a heavy injury and a knockdown. You know what? I'll take it. It's not quite survival worthy. So he will be getting up at the end of the next monster turn. And now it's time for the humans to get their turn to attempt to... You know, I'm starting to feel disheartened already. That +1 damage is just brutal at this point. Well, 2 of us have got armour. So, Velia has a dagger. She's going to try and get all those hits in. All those hits, right? Well, she's got 1 hit to the beast's ear. Oh joy. So it's strength 1. This is going to be tragic. Yep, fails to wound. So the white lion jumps back. Without turning, move monster 1 space directly away from the attacker. So these two suffer collision and are knocked down. This is bad news indeed. But she wants to get there because she has armour and be a valid target. Because that will help keep people alive, right? So then Gunter will come in with his bone blade in an attempt to deal some damage to the beast, because it's proving impervious to... No hits. Oh well. Lion's turn again. Oh joy. Let's see if I can get this one in before I need to restart the camera, shall we? Size up. Random threat in field of view. 1, 2, 3, D3. So it's going for Gunter. Stares down its prey, turns to face. 4+, yes! He suffers a point of brain damage. Oh no! He is on the brink of some kind of disorder table roll. And with that, I think I'll leave it and pick it up again after the humans, pick it up for the humans' turn soon. Hopefully things will get better. Oh, but that was the end of the lion's turn, so at least these two stand up and they are behind it in the blind spot with weapons. So perhaps not all is lost. Okay everybody, Balgin Stongrave back once again. We're back at the table. Well, the carpeted floor, as the case may be. So yeah, we began our showdown. Kingdom Death once again. Yeah, the lion, it's brutal, right? But at least some of our survivors, are brand new survivors, because all the good ones perished, have got some equipment here. So let's see how things go. The lion's just had its turn, and terrified a poor individual. Right, attacking. We have attacks from behind. We have a man with an axe. Let's do the axe first. The axe needs 6s to hit. double hit. This might actually work nicely. The fleshy gut and the elbow. Well, we'll do the elbow last. It's got a much nastier failure state. Now, Gretia also has +1 permanent strength because he murdered Urza, the lion juice guzzler. So, strength 3, 4. I'm not even going to do the maths and say that I need a 4 to wound it. I got a 4! Hooray! Hooray! A wound to the fleshy gut. 1 card on the injury pile. Injury pile. Hey, when this thing's got a +1 damage token, any injuries are good, right? And then we have the Beast's Elbow, which has a horrific failure state. So let's get on with it. He wounds the elbow as well. Wonderful. That's good. That's good. So he's hacking away with his bone axe there. It hasn't broken yet. I'm not sure the lion has a super dense hit location, to be honest. And then he will move around to here because there could be various hit reactions that would make things nastier. So, Sven of the Bone Blade. Oh wait, no, he shouldn't do that. He shouldn't do that. He should go 1, 2, 3 to there. Yeah. Because then Gunther with his Bone Blade can nip in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 round behind here and get a few slices in himself, maybe. Bone Blade with 6s, 5s from behind is a double hit. Hooray! Our fortune I don't need AI cards, I need hit location cards, and please don't give it the Beast's chest and the knee. There is no failure state on the knee, so go for the knee. Right. Let's chop. Yes, 7, 8, 9, absolutely. Wounding the knee. You've heard of a battle of Wounded Knee? This is the Lion of Wounded Knee. And now, with all terrible fortune, the chest, which will cause the lion to rush this way if he fails to wound it, which means, of course, he's going to, succeed in wounding it. How nice! You know, maybe the butcher won't be so bad after all. Who am I kidding? The butcher's going to be a total murderer, right? Okay, so Sven here with the other Bone Blade will land only a single hit to the Beast's paw. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, yeah, that's a wound. And yeah, it's mostly failure reactions on these cards so far, so the lion is wounded. I mean, I'm not getting any criticals, but I am certain there's like 2 cards in the AI deck, 2 in the discard pile, and then he will rather generously go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because he has armour, and allow Sigrid to close in behind with the bone daggers. And she's going to try to stab it up the arse a lot, and miss all 3 times. But hey, the lion is certainly, the lion will grasp. Okay, so it goes for someone who's knocked down. There's nobody knocked down. Closest survivor in range. Well, blind spot's here, so it turns on Sven. It says, Sven, you have angered me with your bone blade. I am a beast of fur. No, it doesn't talk. Actually, it would be interesting if it was like, John Gielgud speaking Shakespearean English. Verily, thou hast wounded my mane. Now I am rough. I am ruin. Thou art naught but a... I'm not sure. Thou art naught but a worm in mine sight. You know, it would be amazing to have a prosaic lion, or a lion who spoke in blank verse as he mauled people. You know, it's so easy killing these people, he actually has time to spout poetry. And of course it would probably be Arlo the Dandelion, or something ridiculous like that, as opposed to anything actually decent or impressive. It would be pretty scary actually if a lion attacked you while speaking poetry. Pretty scary if a lion attacked you full stop. Anyway, so, yes, the lion attacks. Yes, it gets him. Isolates its prey. 2 damage to the arm, because it has the +1 damage token. and this is Sven here. He has full armour, he has 2 armour points on the arms, so that just is getting through the armour. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes, drags him up against the pillar, knocking him down, and that applies a point of damage to the waist. And because that's a result of grab and not from the lion's actual attack, that's not going to get +1 damage token, because it is it's an environmental stroke rules interaction thing rather than a monster attack. Rip, shred, kill a lion. Yes, it's a killer. It's a monster. What can we say? Right, back to the humans. Well, Sven gets to stay lying on the ground because he's in pain and agony. Actually, he's not feeling so bad. Can I get everyone in? Yes, I can. Right. So, Bone Axe is... Let's see, Grettir has the axe and the skull helm. Gunter has the bone blade. Right, so basically what we're trying to do is... You know, I should probably just move the camera at this point, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's see if we can get it. Just... Yeah. So he's going to move up to here and attack, then he will move round to there, then she will go round to there. So, Bone Axe it is. A perfect hit is unfortunately... Wait, it's a Bone Axe. Savage. Once per attack, if you critically wound... No, that's not a perfect hit. Okay. The Beast Tricep. It has a failure state. He has 1 perfect permanent strength and 3 from the axe. So 4, 9, yes, another wound. The lion's last AI card is gone. There remains now only its discard pile, which consists of Grasp, Size Up and Claw. I want to get rid of Size Up, but yeah, it's 3 cards. I can't shuffle 3 cards. You know, I'll move the camera back here so I can see a little bit better what's going on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In comes Gunter with the bone blade. Gunter. He will hack away. Yep, that's 1 hit. To the clever ploy. Of course it's the clever ploy. So the lion turns around and he has no armour. Oh, he's probably a goner. Right. Double hit. 2 damage to the waist, 2 damage to the body. Gunter has not been struck in either of those locations, so that's a heavy wound to the body, so he is unfortunately knocked flat on his back. But he's alive, right? But we know it has an attack that targets people who are knocked down. So... Then I've Grettir here, spend a survival point to yell at him and make him get up. I'd rather it was one of the armoured people, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? Then Sigrid will yell at Sven to get him up. Now she has a full rawhide armour set, so on a 6+, she gets to keep that survival point. It is well and truly spent. Oh well, could be worse. So Sven gets to stand, and he hasn't acted yet this turn, so she will just nip into there with that bone knife and land 2 blows. Oh, and I forgot to shuffle. Hit location deck. Well, there's been no critical hits on the lion yet so far, but at least nobody's died. So that's good, right? It's better than nothing. Right, so 2 hits to the beast's flank and the beast's back. The back is much worse. especially if she is needing... Yeah, she's got strength 1 on the daggers, okay, it's going to do pitiable damage. So the flank fails to wound, which is good because there was a wound reaction. And the back, which critically wounds. Amazing! Beast gains -1 accuracy token. Okay, that doesn't quite make up for its... -1 accuracy. Doesn't quite make up for its +1 damage, but it certainly helps. And I'm running very close to the wire here. Sorry, let's get Sven's attacks in if we can. Double miss. Okay, that was nice and easy. Back in a bit with the lion. Okay everyone, Balgin Stundrag here again. Back with the lion in Kingdom Death. Yeah, it's all horrible, I know. So, the lion gets his turn. Yeah, we're just pretty much picking up where I've got 3 cards here. I don't know what order I've put them back in. Claw! Wonderful! Facing, threat. One of these 2 people. Odds on the left, evens on the right. Okay, so it'll go for him. And that would be... What? Grettir, Gunther... no, Grettir and Gunther... Grettir again. Okay, fine. I have a horrible feeling that I have mixed Grettir and Gunther up. I'm going to make a survivor with a bow and axe sometime soon so that I don't get them so confused. Okay, no, Gunther was knocked down. I have not got him confused. Okay, so the lion attacks. Double hit because it's a dangerous monster. The arms and the waist. Right, I'll take the damage to the arms. The damage to the waist would cause a serious injury, so Grettir will spend his last survival point to dodge that one. Because, you know, serious injury is pretty dreadful, especially to the waist or the lower torso, as it were. Well, that's the lion's attack done. Now let's... If we get really lucky, we can kill it this turn. We're not going to get really lucky. Sven's at the back there with the bone sword. Let's do that first, because if we can get it to turn round, other people don't need to move around to get behind it. It's a single hit there to the beast's soft belly. Great. He's got a sword. He's... Oh, critical hit! The organ trail. So the lion's guts are hanging out from its belly. Every turn it might suffer a wound. It's a tiny chance, 10% chance, but it's a wound, right? And it brings the lion closer to death. Ah, and 1 random white lion resource. Oh, great. So wonderful white lion resources here. Sinew. That may come in useful later for building equipment. So I'll just set that over here. And I'll just have to really hope. So that's good. And he will go to there because he wants to be getting the creature's attention. Right. Gunther and Grettir are both in a pretty well, Grettir is in a really bad way. Okay, so Sigurd moves around to here and attacks 3 times with Bone Dagger. This will probably get some kind of hit reaction. Well, it got a hit to the femur, so the leg, and wounds it. Brilliant. The lion now only has the claw card remaining in its AI deck. And, yeah. So, you know, Grettir and Gunther. Gunther has the bone axe and 2 survival points. Grettir has no survival points, so he needs to be careful. sequence. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to dart around behind the beast and hack at it with his great big bone axe. It's mighty, made from some shoulder blade or something. 5 will miss. The axe hits on 6s, plus 1 from behind. That is a hit. Great. To the hand. Okay. Oh, the heel. That's a critical heel hit. And the good news is, so, persistent injury, ruptured tendon. When the lion starts its movement, roll d10. On a result of 1, the lion is knocked down. But, much more importantly, the bone axe here, not sure how clear that is, but is savage. Once per attack, if you critically wound, cause 1 additional wound. This effect does not apply to impervious hit locations. Impervious means it cannot be damaged, can't be wounded. However, so, just come over here and celebrate. That's 1 critical wound gone to the wound card. 1 more wound slays the beast. There is much rejoicing. Phew! So now we'll get to go back to the settlement and have an interrupted settlement phase. Our first ever encounter with the butcher. Coming up soon, folks. Bye bye for now.